You ready? All right, hold on, that was shit. All right, now we're ready. Nose grinds, love this trick. So I think the thing with this trick is just that it's scary, right? It's scary to the idea of like being all your weight on your nose while you're moving forward is kind of like, it's intimidating, right? But that's also why it's fascinating. That's why I wanted to learn this trick, because I thought that concept was so cool. Really, I think the biggest thing is just overcoming the fear of it, because not much is different here. If you don't know how to 50-50, I wouldn't suggest trying this trick. Like, work your way up, walk up the stairs, don't try and jump to the top, right? So you're gonna approach the ledge just like usual at a slight angle. You don't want to be too parallel. See, the problem with when you're too parallel is a lot of times you don't get the clearance to get up on top of the ledge. You'll hit. So you want to have a slight angle, and you're gonna ollie just like you would for a 50-50. The difference here is your foot placement is gonna be slightly different, at least for me. With nose grind, you really wanna have your focus on your front foot, right? So I kind of put my foot higher up on the board, a little more higher than normal, like maybe hanging my toe over the edge ever so slightly, right? Because when you ollie, you're gonna ollie and aim for a 50-50, and then at the last second, while I'm in the air, this is how I do it. This is just what works for me. I think to just press down on my nose. And the thing that helps is if I have my foot higher up on the board, slide my foot forward and press down on the nose, it places my foot perfectly in that pocket. I don't put my foot like on the actual nose when I'm grinding this trick. I mean, I don't know actually, maybe I do. You guys can tell us in the comments. I feel like what I do is put my foot right in the pocket when I'm nose grinding, and having that foot positioning with my foot a little bit higher up on the board allows me to get my foot in that pocket position easier. You're gonna aim for this pinch right here, the heel side pinch, and you're just gonna press down. Now, I think what it comes down to is maintaining your center of body weight. So that's kind of like an overall theme within skateboarding. You never wanna lean too far forward, and you never wanna lean too far back, especially when grinding. You wanna really maintain your center of gravity and like body weight while you're over the board. Because if you're leaning too far forward, like since you're sliding on the nose, I mean, I guess it depends on how wax the obstacle is, but you're gonna fly forward if you're leaning too far forward. And if you're not leaning forward enough, like you're probably just not gonna get into the trick, and your back end's gonna drop down. So just maintain the center, aim for that heel side pinch right here. Don't lean forward, press forward with your foot. Just like 5-0s, you don't lean back, you press down. So press forward rather than leaning forward. And then when you approach the end of the ledge, you ever like ride on a sidewalk and you see a crack and you like nudge forward and your board bounces up, kind of like a nollie, and nollie's like off the crack? So that's what you're gonna do, just as if you were gonna come out of a nose manual also. You're just gonna give it like a nudge forward, and it kind of pops itself out off of the ledge. That's really it. I think the biggest thing here is the fear, really. Overcoming that and just being confident and staying centered over the board, that's gonna be your best bet. So another good way to actually practice learning this is just do a bunch of 50-50s where you make contact with the front truck first and then let your back truck down. That'll help you get more and more comfortable with it. That's what I did when I was learning this trick. And then gradually I would stay pressed down and hold the nose grind longer and longer, and just drop my back truck down later and later. So you can just kind of get into a 50-50 like this, and then drop the back truck down, hold it for longer and longer down the obstacle until you're comfortable enough to just hold it all the way off. Back in the 90s, you would have been called out for this. If you didn't manual your nose grinds, it wasn't a nose grind. You weren't allowed to touch. It was against the rules. Oh, but skateboarding has no rules. Yeah, no shit, it's a conundrum. So you can snowplow it, like Chris said, where you hold your nose on the ledge, still a grind, or you can manual them, which is arguably more difficult for sure, because it's kind of two tricks. You're also doing a nose grind, but you're also doing a nose manual, and you have to balance on the corner, not just on top of the surface. I think that's about it. This is one of my favorite tricks. I love this trick. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps you learn tricks, and then you can show your parents your clips and they can be like, oh my God, Timmy, I'm so proud of you, or Rachel, or whatever your name is. Happy parents, happy. Bye.